Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 8 math. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 8 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter statistics and the lessons we are going to cover today are quartiles, identify an outlier, identify an outlier and describe the effect of removing it, outliers in scatter plots, and identify representative random and biased samples probability. So here I am on grade 8 math. The lesson we are going to start with is quartile. Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Let's just start with the lesson quartiles. Here it is. Okay. In the data set below, what is the lower quartile? So you have to find the lower quartile in the given data. The data is arranged from least to greatest. How do we find the lower quartile? Basically, the first thing is we have to divide the data into two equal groups, right? That we can do on the basis of the median. We already know what is median. Median is the number that divides the whole data into two exactly half groups. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is the first half and this is the second half, right? This is the lower quartile and this is the upper quartile, right? Now you have to find the lower quartile. So look for this one is the lower quartile in the lower half. This is the lower half. So here is the lower half. Find the middle number in the lower half, that is 1. So that is the lower quartile, right? Let's just start with the practice questions. Okay. The data set below, what is the lower quartile? So let's just divide the data into two equal groups. So you can divide like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So this is the lower half, right? And in the lower half is 43, 56, 62, 64, and 67. So exactly the middle number in the lower quartile is 62. In the lower half is 62. So that means the lower quartile is 62. So the correct option is 62. Got it? The correct option is 62. Basically, you have to divide the data into two groups, lower group and lower half and upper half. Then you have to find the middle number in the lower half, that is the lower quartile. And same if you find the middle number in the upper quartile, that would be if you find the middle number in the upper half, that would be upper quartile, right? Okay. In the data set below, what is the lower quartile, the median, and the upper quartile? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is the median. That is the number that divides the data into two equal groups. That is the median. Lower half, when you divide the data into two equal groups, the first half is the lower half. Just look at this example we are on right now, right? In this example, you need to find the lower quartile, the upper quartile, and the median, right? Median is the number that divides the data into two exactly equal groups. You can see you have five numbers here and five numbers on the left of six and five numbers on the right of six. You can count. Six is the median. Also, the numbers before the median are the numbers that are less than median, and the numbers that are after the median are the numbers that are equal to median or greater than median, right? This is the lower half and this is the upper half, right? Lower half is 11225 and upper half is 66889. 66889. You have to find the lower quartile. Lower quartile is the middle number in the lower half, and upper quartile is the middle number in the upper half. So median is 6, lower quartile is 2, upper quartile is 8. Option number 2 is the correct option. Got it now, or still you have the same question? You removed the question. Did you get the answer of your question? Okay, in the data set below, what is the upper quartile? Okay, let's just divide the data into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? You have to find the upper quartile, right? So the upper quartile, this is the upper half, 77, 84, 84, 91, and 92. So which is the correct option? The upper quartile is 84. Got it? The correct option is 84. Okay, good. If you still have a question, you can please ask. I'm here to answer all your questions. That is 84, right? Okay, now for the next question you have to answer. In the data set below, what is the lower quartile? So which is the correct option? For the lower quartile, you need to find the lower half. Which is the correct option? Which is the lower quartile? Yes, very good. That is 4. Okay, the next one is in the data set below, what is the upper quartile? Which is the correct option? Upper quartile is 8. The correct option is 8. The correct option is 8. In the data set below, what is the lower quartile, the median, and the upper quartile? So, which is the correct option? Which is the correct option? One, two, three, four, five. The median is 2, the lower quartile is 1, and the upper quartile is 6. That is option number 2. Very good. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson, and the next lesson is identify an outlier. Let's just start with the next lesson. That is exactly the same we just did, but let's just do outlier, sorry, not quartile. Let's just start with the test question. Outlier means the one that lies out of the bound. right? Just look at this example. Select the outlier in the data set. Just look at the numbers 1, 73, 79, 85, 86, 88, 90, and 99, right? Other than 1, the rest of the numbers are two digit numbers and they are between 70 and 100, right? But 1 is the smallest number of all, not smaller, smallest than the given numbers, right? That means 1 is the outlier. Like pick the odd one out. So 1 is the odd one out. Outlier. Two small or two yes. So 1 is out. Got it? The correct option is 1. Select the outlier in the data set. So which is the correct option? Which is the correct option? Outlier is the number that is either too small or either too big. So which is the correct option? Which is the outlier? That is 617. Very good. Select the outlier in the data set. So which is the correct option? The correct option is, yes, the correct option is 5. The correct option is 5. Select the outlier in the data set. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 881, right? Select the outlier in the data set. So which is the correct option? Yes, that is 179. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. Okay, the next one is identify an outlier and describe the effect of removing it. Okay, basically, let's just start with the test questions, right? Okay, select the outlier in the dataset. If the outlier were removed from the dataset, would would the mean increase or decrease? Okay, here the outlier is 3, right? And outlier is very small. Because of 3, the mean is the smallest the smaller, right? If you remove the 3, the mean is increased because you remove a smaller number, right? So if you remove 3, the mean is increased. You can calculate the mean with 3 and calculate the mean without 3, right? You can see when you calculate without 3, the mean is increased because you have all the numbers, two-digit numbers, right? Then your answer is also a two-digit number, right? But in case of 3, that is a smaller number. Got it? So the outlier is 3 and the mean is increased. Got it? Select the outlier in the data set. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 8, and when you remove the 8, the outlier is increased. The mean is increased, right? The correct option is 8. Got it? Select the outlier in the dataset. If the outlier were removed from the dataset, would the mean increased or decreased? Which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, that is option number 1. That is 207, and that decrease your mean. Select the outlier in the dataset. If the outlier were removed from the dataset, would the mean increase or decrease? So, which is the correct option? that is 654, and that would be decreased. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson, and the next lesson is outliers in scatter plots. Let's just see. Okay, the two scatter plots below show the same data set. Choose the scatter plot in which the outlier is highlighted. So, which is the correct option? Here is the two graphs given. Which is the correct option? Outlier is either too small or too big, right? So, which is the correct option? Which is the correct option? The correct option is the second one. Basically, you can see the second option is the correct one because here the outlier is either a smaller number or either the greater one, right? Outlier is the number that is out of the range, right? That is the odd number other according to the data, right? If it is too small or too big. So option number 2 is the correct option. You can see all the numbers are here, but outlier is here. That is the smallest one out of all the numbers. So that is second option is the correct option. Got it? Like what can I explain again about outliers? Can you please ask your question again? The two scatter plots below show the same data set. Choose the scatter plot in which outlier is highlighted. So which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, that is option number 1 because here you can see the outlier is the okay. The two scatter plots show the same data set. Choose the scatter plot in which outlier is highlighted. So which is the correct option? So which is the correct option? That is option number. The correct option is option number 1 is the correct option, right? The two scatter plots below show the same data set. Choose the scatter plot in which the outlier is highlighted. So, which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, that is option number 1, right? The correct option is option number 1. The two scatter plots below show the same data set. Choose the scatter plot in which the outlier is highlighted. So, which is the correct option? The correct option is option number yes, option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is the two scatter plots below show the same data set. Choose the scatter plot in which the outlier is highlighted. So, which is the correct option? Here is the scatter plots. Which is the correct option? That is the second one, right? Option number 2 is the correct option. The two scatter plot below show the same data set. So, which is the correct option? That is option number 1 is the correct option, right? Yes, that is option number 2 is the correct option, right? Okay, two scatter plots below show the same data set. Choose the scatter plot in which the outlier is highlighted. So, which is the correct option? The correct option is option number 2 is the correct option, right? The next one is the two scatter plots shown. The two scatter plots below show the same data set. Choose the scatter plot in which the outlier is highlighted. So, which is the correct option? Yes, that is option number 2. Okay, we are done with the lesson. You can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So, we were working on grade 8 math. The chapter we are working on is statistics, and the lessons we have covered today are quartiles, identify an outlier and describe the effect of removing it, and then outliers in scatter plots. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday 5 to 9, or either you can join me in the interactive session that is daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10, right? So that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.